How's it, everyone? Welcome to tonight's show. Today we're just going to talk about some rugby news this week. The Springboks. Now there's been some interesting things happening. The big message coming from Alistair Coenie and the management team was don't panic. Don't panic. The Springboks, for those of you who don't know, lost 57-0. 57-0 to the All Blacks, which was, well, their biggest defeat yet, ever. Not just against the All Blacks, but against any team, which is big. So, yeah, it's just mind-blowing for me just to realize that, you know, I'm South African, supporting the Springboks fully. And the interesting thing is that, I mean, we had an awesome run. We didn't lose a game. We won 5 consecutive games. We drew one. We played good rugby compared to last year, 2016. It was rough, man. We lost. We did terrible. But now there was a turnaround this year. So there was a lot of hype before the All Blacks game. It said, no, we need to concentrate on this. We're going to do better in this. We know what we need to do. And then the day came and nothing. But anyways, that's in the past and we are moving forward. So the first step is not to panic. Don't panic. The second question that popped up in the media was, where is Combrink? Now, Ruan Combrink, was a wing. He's still a wing. He plays wing for the Golden Lions, or the Lions, Super Rugby team. He represented the Springboks last year, did very well. But yeah, he had a shoulder injury, so that's why he got ruled out of the Super Rugby team, the Lions, who played in the final. So the question was, where is Ruan Combrink? Because he's got the physicality, he's got the skills, something that we've been lacking a bit in the back three with our 2 wings and fullback at the moment, or we will see what's going to happen for this Saturday coming. But Raymond Rule on 14, and then we've got Courtnall Skosan on 11, and we've got our fullback Andries Coetzee. So yeah, Ruan Combrink would have sort of, answered some of those questions and just showing us, or just add that extra X factor to the game. But anyways, Alistair's comment on Combrink was on Ruan was, he said he hasn't played enough games this year, and at the moment Ruan is playing at a team in Japan called the Kintetsu Liners, or Liners. Kintetsu Liners. Let's say that. Kintetsu Liners. Yes, Kintetsu Liners. So he's been playing for them, but he hasn't started any of their games. So he's just come off the bench, which explains Coetzee's argument. That's cool. So that brings us to the next point, new additions. We've got some new additions in the team. Sibuso Nkosi, Sharks player. He's one of the really strong guys at the Sharks. He's been the wing throughout the Super Rugby Currie Cup, and he's really been performing. And I think that's what Coenie wants. He wants people to... He wants to see players that performed through the Super Rugby, through the Currie Cup. He wants to see them come forth into the Springbok team, which makes sense. It makes very much sense. Francois Lowe, new addition. Francois Lowe is very experienced flanker. He used to play for Stormers, and he's now the moment he's playing for Bath in England, and he's been performing well for them. He also had I think a shoulder injury or some sort of injury, but he's been really, performing well at Bath, and he's been recovering well, and his conditioning has been good. It's a big thing that Coetzee is looking at, is the conditioning of the players. So he's been brought in because we lost Jaco Kriel and Warren Whiteley, which Warren Whiteley has been absent for the whole championship. But Francois Lowe will bring a lot of experience. He's played over 50 tests, so he knows what's happening at test level. And then Louis Schroeder, which is also a Sharks scrum half. We lost Francois Hougaard. He sort of got asked to leave, Coetzee was just seeing a lack of skill from his side. Lack of skill from his side, and he just didn't make the cut. So we've got Louis Schroeder back for making his first cap, hopefully. That will be really interesting to see. And then, interesting news. Warren Whiteley will be fit for the end of year tour, which is really cool. So you'll be able to play against Ireland and Wales, Italy. I don't know who's the other team, but the Springboks are playing a few of those guys. So that's really cool. That hopefully they're very confident that he will be fit and ready to be in action. So that will be cool, because we're working collectively, and Coetzee is also seeing this. Collectively, we are working towards the Rugby World Cup, which makes a lot of sense. And so losing against the All Blacks might have actually given us, maybe that's what we needed, just to have a wake-up call. Just have that saying, listen, we've got a problem, let's sort it out. Now, there hasn't been much sort out happening. I think Coetzee will announce his squad on Thursday. Thursday being the 28th of September. And we had a few changes, like I mentioned. But I think he's going to stick mostly actually to the same squad. He's really believing that even though we lost so badly against the All Blacks, that shouldn't determine a player's worth. And if the player played it well, the whole season so far, then they should stay. Just focus and fix whatever has gone wrong. So we'll see what Coetzee and what the team can do against Australia as they face them on Saturday. Just a quick look at the Springbok squad at the moment, how the 30-man squad looks. So we've got Uzair Kasim, Lotte Jager, Rohan Dreyer, Dan du Preez, Jean-Luc du Preez, Pieter Steph du Toit, Eben Etzebeth, the captain, Steven Kitshoff, Sia Kolisi, Francois Lowe, Wilco Lowe, Malcolm Marx, Bongi Mbanambe, Franco Mostert, Tendai Matawarira, or Boost as they know it, Trevor Nyakane, and Chili Boy Ralapele. Now that's all the forwards. We've got 17 forwards. The backs, 13 backs. Andries Coetzee, Ross Cornier, Damien De Alendi, Elton Jantjies, Jesse Kriel, Dylan Lades. That's also another interesting player that we might actually see get a cap, which will be cool to see it. Just play around with that back three, just to see what, do we have something more? That's the big question that's been asked in the media, is do we have something more than just Raymond Rule and Scorsese, which are, Raymond Rule missed, I think 9 tackles against the All Blacks. Scorsese was nowhere against the All Blacks. So we just want to, it will be exciting to see some other guys. I mean, just to try it out, see what happens. Maybe there's just a spark that we need. Andre Pollard, very excited to see him coming into form. Raymond Rule, Louis Schroeder, which we are also excited to see. Jan Serfontein, Kortnel Scorsese, and Sibusiso Nkosi, which will be great to see him on the game and play. Now, that's what's happening. That is what is happening with the Springboks. So that's just a quick share on my side, what I've read in the media so far today or this week. But that's all for tonight from the studio in my lovely little bachelor's spot in Cape Town, Lakeside area, reporting live. So please subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think of the team, what you guys think of whatever is happening rugby wise. Check out my other videos, comment on those ones. It'll be really cool to get some reaction. I'm working on some other project DIY stuff and just some fun videos. It's difficult when I'm working, consumes a lot of my time, but I'm excited to share this passion. So really cool stuff. Cool, man. Over and out. Yes, boys.